Okay, so last episode we talked about the big players that we can get in midfield, but today we're talking about who we can get in midfield. That's a differential, so we're going to go through the teams one by one and see who people are looking at and see who people are avoiding right now. From Arsenal, obviously we know who the big players are for Arsenal. We know who's going to be starting. Is that Partey on a 0.1% ownership? It is Partey on a 0.1% ownership. First, someone I won't run in my team. Obviously Trossard, Martinelli, Rice, Odegaard and Saka are the main five that can be playing in the midfield. Do I want any of them right now? Not really, because Havertz is no longer a midfielder, he's a striker, and we'll go through that in a couple episodes time. But no one from Arsenal's getting on there because we've already got the big ones from Arsenal. Leon Bailey, Morgan Rogers, someone who didn't come on the last episode, but 2.6% ownership, someone I did like last year. 3 goals, 1 assist. He just popped up. So yeah, John McGinn on a 1.7. Something that I won't be looking at. Jacob Ramsey, someone who when he does play, he does perform. He didn't play too much last year, but the year before, 6 goals and 8 assists. He can pop up in the right places, and he might be doing it for my team. Illing Jr., if he plays, he'll be getting good time. Dobbin as well, if he plays, he'll be doing well, but no one's got Lewis Dobbin at all yet. He did get a goal last year in his one start of a 0.34% conversion chance of scoring the goal. There we go. Bournemouth, Semenyo, someone who I had in my team towards the end of the last year, 8 goals and 4 assists. You can see why I'm in my team. And he's now a midfielder, no longer a striker. I did like him as a striker. Kluivert on a 0.5. People are not looking at his Bournemouth team at all, because I did this yesterday, and people are just avoiding this Bournemouth team. Bournemouth team who ended the season really well, by the way, guys. It's not just a bang average Bournemouth team. This was a really good end to the season. So we'll put them two in it. They're the two main ones that people have, but they are still differential picks. Brentford, who you got Embuemo, Yarmoliuk, Jensen, Janelt, Schade, Brearley, De Silva, Lewis Potter. Did Lewis Potter not end the season quite well? He got 3 goals, 2 assists, had a 6.42 expected goals, so he underperformed his goals. I might add him to the watch list, because he's someone who is performing. He's performing. Brighton, Brighton midfielders. This is where we're looking at, guys. I love a bit of Enciso, I do. If he's going to be playing, I do like him. He was injured for most last year, but he's not injured now. Adringra, someone who had a really good season last year, I think. He was my one to watch last year, and he was one to watch. Yakuba Minte just signed from Newcastle, big money transfer. You expect him to get some game time. I just don't like Matoma. I just don't. I think people have learned to not trust the Brighton rotation, but I might put a bit of faith in it. Chelsea. We've got Palmer and Kunku. Is there anyone else we want to look at? Dewsbury Hall, maybe. You got 2 goals and 3 assists in his previous season. And I think he'll be playing in a more advanced role now. Whether he's going to get the game time to something else. Madueke, we don't know if he's going to get game time either, but if he does get the game time, the guy cooks. He does cook a bit, and I do like Madueke. I think he's a really good winger, and I think he probably should be in the England setup, but there's just so many good England players right now that it's hard for him to get in that setup. Crystal Palace, we've already added Eze. I think Ayu's a Mr. Consistent. Again, look, 4 goals, 7 assists. It's not enough, though, to push into my team. You've got to think of who can be playing in the team. It's going to be a midfield 2, probably of Decore and Wharton right now, and Ayew, Eze, Mateta. We've already got Eze on the watch list, so Eze is the one that's going to be on the watch list for us. Everton. McNeil we've added, Decore no, Harrison on a 0.3% ownership. So we got 3 goals, 3 assists last year. We'll add him. He gets points today. He does get points, but not loads of them. Fulham, what can Fulham do for me? Andreas, Iwobi, Wilson. It's not great, is it, for him there? It's not great at all. So let's go on to Ipswich. Ipswich, a new team in the Premier League. Hutchinson plays so much for him, so yeah, we're going to have Hutchinson onto the watch list because he plays so much. I don't think anyone else will really scream out to me right now. We're waiting to see how they're going to be playing first before we delve too much in Ipswich. We've already got one Ipswich player. I don't want to put too much faith into them. Leicester, obviously Mavididi was their best player last year, so we can add him to the watch list just to be looking at him. We don't know how he's going to do. It's a big leap of faith to bring him into the team, but that's something that I'm willing to look at. Liverpool, we've brought in obviously Salah and Diaz, but if Salah's not playing, McAllister's usually a penalty taker, so we'll also have a look at adding McAllister to it. He got 5 goals, 5 assists last year, and that was his first year in a Liverpool shirt, so he's getting used to the weight of the shirt. He might have a really good season under Slot. We don't know. So he's going to be on the watch list anyway. So Man City now. We've already got Foden. I don't want to look at Rodrigo. I don't want to Doku. Don't want to look at McAtee, Bob, no, Kovacic. If Savio was there, I would have actually put Savio, but he's just not on the system yet, which is really annoying. United, we've got Bruno, we've got Garnacho, we've got Rashford. Is there anyone else that I want to be looking at here? Too much? Not really, no. I do like a lot of our midfielders, but it's about game time. It's about game time massively in this. Newcastle, obviously Gordon and Bruno G are on the watch list already. Yeah, just to make sure that Gordon is. Harvey Barnes, you know, when he plays, he does well. He can go on the watch list, but whether he's going to be playing, we don't know. Right, okay. On to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest, obviously we've added Gibbs White and Hudson-Odoi, but it's time to add Elanga as well, because Elanga deserves to be added to this. 5 goals, 9 assists last year. It was insane! Elliot Anderson has just joined as well. I don't think anyone else is really screaming out to me to get into that team, so yeah, we're going to move on to Southampton, sorry. Southampton midfielders. Alcaraz is back now. We'll add Alcaraz. 4 goals and 2 assists in this previous season, and we'll add Dozy as well. He's been playing on the wing for him. Actually didn't get any goals or assists last time, but he's had a bit of time in the Championship now. And then Flynn Downs, a DM. We'll be fighting for down there. Okay. Right. Spurs now. Spurs. We've added some. We've added Madison. I said Kilzeski and Johnson. We don't know who's going to be playing. I'm going to add Archie Gray just because I don't know. He seems to be a baller. Solomon was playing like defence for him the other day, so we're not going to look too much into that. West Ham, we've got Kudus, we've got Bowen, but I said I don't like the start at all to him, and I just don't want to trust that start whatsoever. So we're going to quickly go off of that and go on to Wolves. And who's the midfielders? Hwang. Have we added Hwang to it? Hwang is on it. Is Neto on it? Neto is on the watch list. Yeah, just got to make sure. Anyone else that we're going to add from this midfield here? No, Cavi Podence is still at Wolves. I thought he'd moved to Olympiacos permanently. But that is the end of this video now, guys. Let's go have a look at that midfield and how that midfield is looking. We've got 9 pages. No, sorry. There is 9 pages onto the watch list. We've got 2 pages. Had a bit of a heart attack there. I thought we had 9 pages. How many players I got to whittle down in the next episode? It's going to be a long episode. But that is the end of this video now, guys. I do thank you for watching. I do thank you for joining in. And hopefully I do see you next time. If you like the video, obviously leave a like. If you see more, subscribe, because there's more on the channel all the time. Let me know in the comments who you're going to get in your midfield. And then maybe we'll match up tomorrow or wait and see. Well, thank you for watching, guys. And hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers.